And now the section of America has condemned the reaction that is coming from New York Mayor Mamdani. He has condemned the attack as far as US attack on Venezuela is concerned, and he has called this an act of war. He has called this a unilateral attack on Venezuela, an act of war that violates the international law. And this is the statement that is coming from Mamdani. He has said, and I quote, that Maduro and his wife may be held in federal custody in New York. He also warned U.S. regime change action could impact the New Yorkers as well, as New York City is home to tens of thousands of Venezuelans. And in fact, he has gone on to say and call for accountability over the U.S. action abroad, clearly calling this an act of war and in fact something that is against the international law.
I was briefed by my first deputy mayor, my chief of staff, my chief counsel, the police commissioner, as well as other members of my team. I called the president and spoke with him directly to register my opposition to this act and to make clear that it was an opposition based on being opposed to a pursuit of regime change, to the violation of federal and international law, and a desire to see that be consistent each and every day.
For more on this, let me go across to my colleague Rishabh, who's been tracking all the details. Rishabh, Mamdani has called this an act of war. So take us through how Americans have reacted to US, in fact, attacking Venezuela and also bringing out the president and his wife.
Well, Akansha, the fault lines are very clear when it comes to the parties in United States. While most of the Republicans are standing by the President of United States, saying that what happened in Venezuela is required for the national security of US, and the way Maduro's regime has been dictatorial in last 11 years in Venezuela, this was much required, and it is a job well done. While on the other hand, many Democrats, congressmen, senators, and now Mamdani also has come in public saying that what Donald Trump has done is against the international law, against the federal system as well. Many are complaining that the Congress was kept in dark ahead of these operations, to which the Secretary of State say that there was a chances of leak from the Congress, and that's why the Congress was not taken into consideration, and Senate was not taken into consideration. So the fault lines are very clear in the United States. There is one group, majorly Republican, who say that what happened yesterday in Venezuela was much required for the safety and security of the United States, as well as to cope with the whole drug cartel or the narco terror that Maduro was backing. On the other hand, Democrats, including Mamdani, say that this is not done, and the way things have happened in Venezuela should have done in a much better manner. Remains to be seen how things unfold, but for now, within the United States, there is definitely a visible opposition.
Absolutely.
To
America remains divided as far as the attack by US is concerned. Republicans, for obvious reasons, they have supported Donald Trump, saying that this was very much required. On the other hand, the Congress says that they were not informed by US President Donald Trump before this attack.